There's plenty of things to love about the adorable arts. Consistent quality, great options in terms of accessories, but the thing that I love the most is the shiny metallic details. And Vincent in Rebirth is a very shiny metallic character, so I cannot wait to get this thing out. Okay. And already, oh my god! Whoa! Look at this! Look at this! Oh, he's so shiny! And my understanding of how plastic things can look more and more like real metal is because apparently the powder...
Manufacturing-wise, the world has gotten better at making finer and finer powders in the past 20 years, and that's why our the chrome paint, spray paint, when I was a kid, was basically gray with like some metal flecks in it. And now it's like almost chrome, what you can get out of a hardware store.
So I guess thanks to the powder industry, this kind of finish is just gonna get more and more common on figures, hopefully. And he can stand without the base. Amazing. I love this. Wow. Honestly, look at this. That is beautiful. And we also get, for the first time ever, we have the roof of the Nibelheim mansion. Such an obscure little thing to get. The weapon is really tiny compared to the character, and I think it has to be because of the size of the hands. And the holsters don't seem to work, so I think no matter what, you either have to use the gun or you can use the gun. And while I'm focusing in on his eyes here, it was actually when I first saw the pictures of this figure that I noticed that there was something unique about Vincent's left eye. Because obviously, I did notice while I was playing Rebirth and watching the cutscenes that yes, there's something new and unique about Vincent's eyes, but I thought it was both of them. I assumed that, you know, there was some sort of glow deep inside the eyes, but I never realized that it was only his left one that has this consistent yellow light around the pupil. And it was once I saw images of this figure that made me actually look up, is it actually only his left eye? And as soon as I saw that, I instantly fell in love with the idea, because if we look at not only Vincent's design, but if we look at Cloud, Barrett, Yuffie, even Red 13, all of their designs are asymmetrical, and I absolutely love that. And they have simply added to that by making one of his eyes stand out just a tiny bit. So this is his gold side, and now he has gold in his eye as well. And I wonder if they're gonna do something more with that in the next game once he turns into his other forms. Maybe there's gonna be something unique about that. Maybe his final form, let's say. I'm trying not to spoil, you know, the different forms and stuff, but maybe this has something to do with chaos. And wow. Just wow. That is amazing. I absolutely love it. There's even shading on the cape. It's not just one solid color. And I do love that the hair is actually black. It's not blue, it's not purple, it's not anything else. It's just actually black with maybe some shading. It's kind of hard to tell, but we can still clearly see all the spikes, so it doesn't look flat, if that makes sense. The cape is not posable. Oh wow, but it doesn't need to be. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. It's so cool that even though all I did was swap out the feet, but it looks like this arm was made for this pose, and the same with this arm seems to be made for this pose. But we literally just saw that it is perfectly made for this pose as well. That's well done. That's very well done. Can you give him the gun in this hand? I'm still not sure if it's made for it, but I think it's kind of made to do both. Yeah, that finger is actually shorter than the others, specifically so that you can put the gun in there if you want to. Now he just looks, you know, kind of gangster. He's gonna shoot you sideways. Pew 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 pew.
Hey, come on, man! Don't give me that gangster shit.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is what it's made for. It's made to be like that. Yeah. 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 I am in love with this. I absolutely love it. And I think this is an instant favorite of mine now. And this is my Vincent figure number 17, so that says a lot. But now I think it's time to compare him to all the other adorable arts. And here is the entire Adorable Arts line. But hopefully not the end of this line. I still have my fingers crossed for a Sid, Kate Sith, and Barrett, but those are unfortunately the usual suspects when it comes to like characters that Square Enix simply ignores when it comes to merch and promotional stuff. And looking at the scale, I think a conclusion that I've reached is that there are 4 different heights for this line. It's the girl height, the boy height, the animal height, and the Sephiroth height. But anyway, let me place him in the collection. And he goes here. It is interesting that I call this figure my favorite based on how much I love the original, and all the others are figures from the original, or these 2 are from, what's it called, Ergis? And yes, you can take off the cape, and I do like that it stands on its own and it kind of looks like Doctor Strange's cape, but you're clearly not supposed to remove it, because not only is there a couple of holes in his shoulders where you attach the cape, but he's also missing his shoulder armor, which you, incidentally, you're not supposed to see, but you actually do when you first see his face, because the shoulder armor clips through the cape.